Alright, if we jump back for a little bit, you can remember that we are working on attaching our bottoms and we had our legs set on our chest. Okay? So, here our next step is to actually secure them. So right now the legs are just set on there, and we want to actually secure the two pieces together. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a bit and we're going to drill from the back side into these triangle supports. So we want to start here so that we make sure that we're able to actually hit these supports so we have some meat to actually grab into. So all I'm going to do for that is I'm just going to take a bit, put that on there, and like I said, all I'm going to be doing is drilling right into these triangle supports. I'm not going to go back in this corner here at all. If I point up here, you know, I don't need to go way back here, because when I work it from the other side, these screws are going to go from the bottom side out. I want to drill about in the middle. Okay, so kind of keeping towards the long leg of the triangle, but at about in the middle, so I don't want to be too close to either side of the leg. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Go ahead. And I want to make sure that it goes all the way through the legs, or the bottom, I should say. And I should be able to flip these over, and I can see that I was able to poke through in all four of my corners. So I want to check that first. Now that I have that done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up taking this countersink bit and I'm going to countersink the holes that I've just pre-drilled. Okay? So when we have our screws, so that the head of the screw will sit flush just like we have on the side here. So that's what you're going to end up doing. The reason why we do it this way is just because you're able to get in there a little bit better without having a whole bit, and it doesn't snap the bits as easily. It seems to be one of the problems that we've had. And plus, it's just another technique of using countersinking. So I'm going to change up the bits, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to countersink down into that pre-drilled hole enough so that it'll give me a nice flat surface for the bottom side of that screw to rest on. So then all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take these screws, place them in here just by hand. So I'm just going to take a hand Phillips blade, tighten those in there, and again making sure that the head of this screw is flush with the bottom.